Hello friends, hello world, I'm Elizabeth, and you've reached my brand new channel, The Reading Reseller, where I talk about reselling and decluttering. If you're here from my booktube channel, Lizzie Faye Loves Books, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is going to be my report of what I did on the last 2 days of the week. When I started this channel, I said I was going to do a video every day, and then last week I came to terms with the fact that I need to be using some of that time I was making videos to actually do the decluttering and the listings and the work that I need to do for this channel. So this is my report of how I did on Friday and Saturday. Now Friday I work, but I came home and I made an error. I made the mistake of picking up two things that I thought would be easy to list, and they weren't, because it's something I'm not familiar with. So that, I think, is the big reason a lot of resellers will tell you, try to niche down, find your niche, find things that you are familiar with to resell, because it takes time to try to list things that you're not familiar with. The reason I thought that these would be easy to list is that they're sealed. So I got home Friday night and I was just kind of looking through the books that I had picked up at the book sale I went to last Monday, and I stumbled across these two computer programs. They're still sealed, and I thought these will be quick and easy, but they weren't, because I don't know computer software. And so as a result, I did not finish getting those listed and scheduled on Friday night. It was just too much for me to try to figure out all in, in a short amount of time when I was already tired. Now, one of them, I did try just scanning the barcode, and one of them did populate, all of the item specifics came through, but I don't always know whether I can trust that or not, and the other one didn't come up at all. So basically I went to bed Friday not having decluttered anything and not having scheduled any listings. So I got up Saturday and had a full day. I had a ladies' lunch at church. I did have two things to ship out, and then I got home from the ladies' lunch and had a lot of BookTube things to do. It's been a big week for my little corner of BookTube, with the Little House Readathon happening February 7th through the 10th. Had a live stream last night, and then we launched March Mystery Madness for 2024, and I needed to edit a video that I had filmed like a week before. And I knew that if I didn't get that done soon, I was going to need to just refilm it. So it was just a day full of BookTube type things. And again, then I waited till the end of the night to do any listings, but this time I decided to get smart, and I did start a little earlier, and I picked a couple of music books that could stand alone, and I was able to get those listed and scheduled. And then I got one of these programs also scheduled, and the other one is still in my drafts waiting to be done. So I'm hoping I can get that one done today, along with a couple of other books. But I know now that if I wait till the end of the day and the end of the week, that I should not pick up something that I know nothing about and try to list it. That's just not a good plan. I need to start early in the day, early in the week, when I'm fresh, and then that's the time to learn something new. But I have had a good quantity of sales, not any particular high dollar sales, but I shipped out 2 packages on Saturday, and since then I have made 4 more sales, which is not too bad for someone who is only just now starting to list 2 a day. All of them were cozy mystery books, except for this one vintage cookbook. Now, I wish that I had started this challenge back when my daughter Katie was home. She was twisting my arm to get some decluttering done, and this was one of the results of her quest to get me to declutter the house. She just sat down in front of my cookbook shelf a few months ago and said, "Okay, Mom, we're gonna pull some of these off. You don't use all these, you don't need all these." And she just started pulling them off one at a time, and making me really evaluate whether I needed those, whether I really wanted them, and that was good. So she even volunteered to help me list them, which didn't happen. But now, just a little bit before starting this challenge and this channel, I got all of those cookbooks listed, and I've already sold a couple, and this one just sold this morning or last night. Not for a huge amount of money. It was $8.70 plus shipping, but still a little bit higher than my average sale price for individual books. So I was happy about that. Anyway, for my book recommendation today, I have some mixed feelings about. This is the book that we read for my mystery book club at the public library. It is a book club that I lead, but I don't get to choose all of the books. I get to give input, but this is a book that had a lot of foul language, which I hate about really any book. Most books, I feel like it's just completely unnecessary. I do acknowledge that sometimes you have a character and that is really just how they would talk, but I would usually choose not to read those books, with a few exceptions. This book was pretty funny, though. If you can ignore the foul language, it was a pretty fun book, and I did enjoy reading it. The book is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessie Q. Sutanto. Vera Wong herself was an adorable character. I absolutely loved her. She reminded me of Edna Mode from The Incredibles. She was a go-getter, she was spunky, but she was having a rough time in her life when the story opens, because her son, who is grown now and a lawyer, will hardly ever answer her texts or her phone calls. Now, mind you, she texts him at 4:30 in the morning and asks him why he's not up yet, but he rarely will answer her or talk to her, and she has kind of a void in her life. And then she wakes up one morning and finds a dead man in her tea shop. So, because the police investigation is not to her satisfaction, she decides to investigate herself based on the suspects who have now started appearing at her shop since the dead man was found. So it was a really cute story. Now the people in my book club said that as a mystery, they would rate it pretty low. They thought the mystery was too easy. There were too many obvious clues. But they did say that as a fun story to read, they would rate it 5 stars. So it definitely was a lot of fun. And I didn't think the mystery was super easy. I figured out part of it, but not all of it. So, you know, as long as you've got some fun characters, and Vera Wong definitely was a fun character, then I'm good with the book. I think I did rate it 4 stars. I probably would have rated it 5 stars if it hadn't been for the foul language. But still, I enjoyed it enough to recommend it to you. I thought I would just go ahead and show it in today's video while I've got it checked out from the library. So if you end up picking up this book and reading it, let me know. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully by the time I come back to you on Tuesday, I will have done something and accomplished something on Monday. Now, my husband wants me to work on the paperwork to get ready for income taxes, and I'm responsible to do the eBay paperwork. So I will probably spend most of my day doing that, but I still intend to do some other decluttering as well. So I'll let you know on Tuesday what I get done. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.